Hello everybody, my name is Hocus Pocus and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. Today we are kicking things off in episode 10, I believe. I don't know why I can never remember which episode it is, that's really poor on my part, I'm sorry about that, but I believe it's episode 10. Anyway, the footage you're seeing on screen is something that I recorded whilst I was playing earlier. So you know I had the issue with the tree farm where I didn't like it and I felt like I rushed it, and that was totally true, that was totally correct. And then, because I rushed the tree farm and I still wanted to give you guys some content for the episode, I also rushed this this chest room that we built. So I just have to apologise first of all and say I'm really sorry for that. I try not to do things like that, but I was very worried. Rest in peace, Bat, by the way. I was very worried at the time about getting some content out for you guys, and that forced me then. Well, it didn't force me. I wasn't forced to do anything. It was totally my decision. I went ahead and built the chest room without planning or thinking about it, and it just looks so rushed and poor, in my opinion. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be trying to rectify last episode, which I'm very sorry for. It was really bad and really poor on my part. I will never do that again. So yeah, as I say, we're trying to rectify ourselves in this episode. So we're kicking things off here by just tearing out that chest room. It looked horrendous. It looked terrible. I didn't plan it, as I said, and I just think it looks way too basic for what we're trying to achieve here. So yeah, you're seeing the footage now. As I said, I recorded this earlier without commentary, so I'm sorry that there's going to be no live commentary over this section of the video, apart from what you're hearing right now. But in a minute, I'm going to cut my voice out and just speed things up. But once we tore everything out, I'm also going to go in and basically finish about 85% of the build. So you're going to see that as well as sped up footage. And basically once all that's over and we've righted our wrongs from last episode, I'm going to bring myself back and we're going to do some live com gameplay as we usually do. So you guys, once again, just let me apologize for last episode. It was really rushed, really bad on my part. I'm very sorry for that. I will never do it again. So let me just hope that you can enjoy this sped up footage that you're seeing on screen right now. And once I've got that footage out of the way, I will rejoin you with some live comm. So catch you after it's finished. Okay everybody, welcome back to the video. I hope you enjoyed the sped up footage there of me building our new redesigned chess room, and I hope I redeemed myself a little bit from last episode where, as I say, I feel like I rushed things a little bit too much. So let's take a quick tour of this together on camera. I've done a little bit more work, as you can see. So since the sped up footage, I've extended the roof up by another 3 blocks to match this part here. And we've added in the leaf ceiling, as well as some stone stairs, our regular design that we generally choose to use around this place. I'm not sure if I want to extend this up by maybe another 2 blocks just to match the bottom, because as you see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, 3 at the top, and it kind of looks a little bit lopsided, so we might think about changing that, but I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Also, I want to put something in these gaps here between the wooden pillars and the wall section here, up in that gap, up in this gap, and then the same on this side as well. So I was thinking maybe some glass panes, but if I do so, I want to dye them green, and of course we don't have access to green dye at the moment, so when we find ourselves a desert, we can probably begin to think about installing something up there. And as I say, probably just 1 row of glass panes dyed green at the bottom there. I think that'll look good. So that's what we'll think about doing in the future for this room. But aside from that, I've got something a little bit special to show you on this wall. So this looks like a regular wall, right? Wrong. If you put a button down here and give it a press, I've got a block switcher in behind that will give you a crafting bench. I thought it was a cool little addition to the room. Gives it a bit more character and a bit more flavor than it had before. So also I had the issue of just having a big blank bare wall, and I didn't want to add more chests in. I think we have a perfect amount here. So I thought a block switcher would be the best idea, because a crafting bench is always useful in a room like this. So let me quickly run over how I've decided to divide the chest. So we've got wood building blocks down here. That's all your oak, your logs, your planks, anything made out of wood really that you can build with. Stone building blocks is similar. It's all stone items and anything that you can make out of stone that I use to build. So that includes things like walls and slabs and stairs. I got some in my inventory here. Then dirt, gravel and sand also includes flint and coarse dirt, things like that, grass blocks, just any block really that fits in those categories. Then we have terracotta and clay. So here I have my blue terracotta, red terracotta, regular terracotta, my clay, and my clay. They're both called clay, but you know the difference. Then up here is nether building blocks, so anything you can pull out of the nether that we'll use to build. I don't have too much in there at the moment, obviously glowstone being the most important item. In here we just have glass, very self-explanatory. We don't have a lot of that at the moment either. On the other side, I've sort of divided it so that this wall is blocks, this wall is items. So mob loot, that's anything you get from killing a mob in the game. Ores, ingots and minerals, again pretty self-explanatory, all of this sort of stuff. Food and agriculture, again very self-explanatory, all food items, all seeds, saplings, that type of thing. Miscellaneous tools, that's just any tools that we aren't currently using. Miscellaneous armor, again any armor we aren't currently using. Dyes, any dye. Misc items and blocks, that's just anything that really doesn't fit into a category. So we'll have crafting tables, furnaces, chests, signs, ladders, iron bars, name tags, things of that description. Then minecart equipment is obvious as well. That's just anything that has a minecart or a rail. And then finally, I've moved the temporary, well, I've called it the temporary redstone equipment, and I've put it off to the side because I eventually want to build like a redstone closet type deal where we just store all of our redstone items. But this is basically anything that you can provide power to or provide power with. So we've got observers, droppers, buttons, pressure plates, that type of thing. So I think I've done well to categorize everything in a way that fits. And as you can see, did I do the floor on camera? I can't remember if I did or didn't. But if I didn't, the floor, I've gone with the mossy cobblestone. Just as a sort of, we have that green accent in the roof. So it's nice to have it on the floor as well a little bit. And I think it works well because I've used it sparingly. So it's not a texture that's very crowded. It's quite nice and sparse. I think it works well. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out, and I'm actually very convinced by the new build, and I'm glad that I did choose to redesign it. Okay, so really that's the end of the video, to be honest, guys. I don't really have anything else to show you for today. Obviously, I need to think about getting the tree farm up together now, because that is another build that I was discontent with. So we're going to think about redesigning that, and hopefully we can produce results similar to what we've produced here, because I really like this new build. I think it's got a lot more character to it than the old one, and I just like how open it feels in here. It's very The roof, the ceiling, sorry, is very high up. It's actually, what is it, 9 blocks high, I think the roof is, the ceiling. So yeah, it feels nice and open and airy. I really enjoy it. So that is what we'll think about soon, guys. But as I said, for this video is going to be over now. I really do hope that you enjoyed watching today and that this sped up footage wasn't too bad to deal with and watch. I feel like it might be quite interesting just to see the whole process, because usually I don't show you guys that. And once again, just let me apologize for rushing in the last episode. As I said, I won't do it ever again. I will take my time. I'd rather put out an episode where I don't finish a build and it looks good than put out an episode where we do finish a build like last episode and it looks terrible. So I will never ever put you guys through that again. So if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to drop a like down below. That would be greatly appreciated. If you have any suggestions or questions or any feedback, put a comment in the comment section below. And if you're new around here and you want to stay tuned to the series, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And as an extra option, if you are a new subscriber, you can hit the bell notification icon, and that will allow YouTube to send you notifications of when my videos go live, if that is what you're interested in. So once again, guys, thank you very much for being with me today. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed recording it. Take care. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.